Hi.
Okay, I'm about to mute all you guys, so you'll be muted.
Hey, Katie. Katie,
Yes.
my family just showed up, Eric and Em and the babies, so I might ditch out for a minute, but I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Sorry.
gotcha.
I might be able to come back in. I don't know how long this is.
No,
Okay.
allow that. Okay, everybody. Just start out standing, and you can be on your mat or on the floor, whatever feels good to you. Let's just start out with a side to side. Go down. Both legs are going to be pointing knees forwards. So just a little small squat just to move the legs from the hips, start to wake us up. Hopefully everybody's body is feeling good this morning. Good. Excuse me. One more to each side. Good. We're going to go back into the center, stand tall. Take a deep breath in. And then the arms go long, feet in parallel. Bring your chin to your chest, and let's just roll down one vertebrae at a time. Let your arms hang just like a rag doll. Let them completely go. Let your head go down towards the mat. Take a deep breath in down at the bottom. And then exhale, you're going to slowly roll up, scooping through the stomach. The buns squeeze a little bit, pelvis slightly forward, stack the spine, shoulders back. Good, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, let it go down. I want you to assess how your body feels here in the beginning. Take note of some areas that might be tight, some places that you need to loosen up during class. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, roll up. Also, kind of make a goal for yourself during class, whether that be just to stay focused on the exercise that you're doing, rolling down again. Just try to move your body. And then roll up. Good, take a deep breath here. Just some parallel squats to move through the hips again. Down, the arms reach forwards, and we squeeze just a few here, and then we're down on the mat pretty quickly today. Good, keep reaching those arms forwards. Let's do two more here. Good, hold this down for me. Reach the arms forwards. Little pulses, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold this down, lift the arms, pulse the arms up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fold forwards and walk your feet out. Let's say wide, not your widest, but wide. Slightly turn the toes out. Squat down, bend the knees, and then lift up with the arms at a T. Hold here. Just move from side to side a little bit through the waistline, holding this with the legs. Good. We're going to go down with the arms, down with the legs, lift and reach. Down, big circles, creating a lot of space. Good. Nice. Now, whenever you come up, let's try to rise up onto our toes. Woo! And then lower down. Come up, try to rise up onto your toes for a little bit of balance, and then lower. Warming up the ankles as well. Go down and lift. Big breath. Big arms. Big wide plie. 2 more. 1 more. Your instructor's falling over. Lift Go down to that squat. Let's just move from side to side. A little bit bigger motion this time. Good. Turn the heels parallel, toes forwards. Fold forwards into this hold here. Let the head hang, let the arms hang. Good. We're going to turn to one side, hold that. I want you to bend your front knee and hold this. And then lift the hips. It's okay if that back heel does not go all the way down. That's not really the goal. It's just to stretch. Put a lot of pressure in your front big toe. You're going to bend the front knee. Keep the fingertips down. Hold this. And then press the hips up towards the sky. Let's go a little bit quicker. So we're going to go forwards and then hips come up. Forwards and the hips lift. 3 and 4. Let's just do one more of both. Bend and lift and hold here. Try to walk your hands back and face them the opposite direction. Really push down through that back heel. Put a lot of pressure in the front big toe. Walk your hands back forwards. Bend the front knee. Keep both knees bent and just rotate completely over to the other side, bending the other knee. Back leg is completely straight, engaging the quadricep here. And then you'll lift the hips, pressing down through the back heel, but it's not necessarily touching the mat. Front big toe has a lot of pressure. And then you'll bend back forwards into that front knee, open the chest a little bit there. You'll push back through that front leg, hold that leg long. And then we'll speed this up a little bit. You'll go forwards and the hip lifts. Focus on keeping that back leg as straight as you can. 3, and we lift. 4, and lift. One more of both. You're going to lift this up, hold it up. You're going to walk your hands back and face the palms the opposite direction. A lot of pressure in that front big toe. Relax the shoulders. You'll walk your hands back forwards. And then you'll just step back into a plank. Hold this. I want you to lift the hips into a pike. Press the heels towards the floor, not necessarily touching them down. And then slowly shift your body back into the plank. Hold. Little tuck of the pelvis, shoulders away from the ears. Lifting the hips into the air. Press the chest towards the legs. And then come back forwards into the plank. We're going to speed this up as well. We're going to lift the hips and come back forwards. Here's 2, and back into the plank. Good. 3, and forwards in the plank. 4, back to that plank. We're going to lift one more time. Hold it here with the hips high and that up stretch. Shoulders down and back. You'll shift forwards back into your plank, drop down to the knees, take them out wide, sit the hips back, and then reach the arms out in front of you as far as you can. Walk the hands over to one side on the outside of the mat to find a deep stretch for the shoulders and through the side body. Walk them over to the other side of the mat. Walk the hands back into the center. Good. I'm going to have you turn over and we're going to go down to the mat. Start out seated, facing towards the long end of the mat. Your knees are bent, your feet are flat. Holding there, reaching the arms straight out in front of you. Then I want you to scoop through the stomach and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Good, all the way down. Let those arms come down by your side. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Tuck the pelvis and exhale, peel up off of the mat. Press down into the arms, keep the knees parallel. The hips are stable. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, we roll back down one vertebrae at a time, scooping through the stomach as you go down back into neutral. Again, tucking the pelvis, lifting the hips into the air, peeling the spine up one vertebrae at a time, shoulders down and back. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, scoop and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Again, 2 more here, just moving at your own pace, finding your breath, moving through the spine. Good. You'll do one more, and then we'll all meet back down on the mat with the hips. Once your hips are down on the mat, you're going to slide your arms out to a T, the palms face up. Your right leg comes up to tabletop, we hold it there. Then the left leg comes up, squeeze the knees together. Take the legs over to one side and hold, and then exhale, pull the legs back to center. The legs are going to go over to the opposite side, hold that there. Exhale, pull the legs back to center. Again, the legs go over to one side. Exhale, pull the legs back to center. And again to the other side. Good. Laying the legs over. And back into the center. Keeping those arms at that nice firm T. One more to each side. You'll bring it back into the center. Bring the arms down by your side. And then bring your right foot down to the mat and then your left. Bring your hands back, interlace them up behind your head. Elbows are slightly in front of the ears. Inhale to prepare, exhale, lift. Inhale, pause, and then exhale, lowering down. Lifting again with an exhale. We pause at the top, inhale. Exhale, lowering down. Lifting again. Holding this up, and we lower. Inhale, prepare, exhale, lift. Holding at the top, inhale, exhale, lowering down. Inhale to prepare, exhale, lift. I'm not getting too deep into it this morning on a Monday morning, but we're gonna get moving a little bit faster in a second. Lower back down. Lift into it, hold, stay lifted. Reach behind your legs, grab, pull yourself a little bit deeper into this, just to show yourself that you can get a little bit higher. Stay here, bring the hands back behind your head. Exhale, you rotate. Inhale to center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale to center. Rotating again, and center. Here's 5. Back into the center, 3, 4, and center, 3, and 2, you're almost there, last one, don't lower down, back into the center, grab behind the legs and hold. Good, stay lifted, bring those hands up behind the head, drop yourself down. Bring the arms down by your side. And then bring that right leg back up to tabletop. Try not to move once you get the legs there. The left leg comes up, squeeze the knees together. I want you to lift the arms up in line with the shoulder, and then press the hands down by your side, extend the legs out, flex your feet, pump the arms. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, pump with a strong arm, exhaling. Inhale, exhale, in, ex, inhale, turn the head to one side, exhale, center, inhale, turn it to the other side, exhale, center, inhale, lift the legs, Exhale, lower the legs. Inhale, lift the legs. You're almost there. Exhale, lower the legs. Breathe here. Feet flexed. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling, last one. Exhaling, point the toes. Bend the knees in. Reach the arms all the way up over your head. Face the palms in towards one another and extend your right leg out on the mat, left leg out on the mat. Squeezing those legs together, pretending that you have a little stretchy band in between your hands. Slightly pull outwards on it. Imagine that help. Lift. Inhale, chin to chest. Squeeze the legs together. Exhale, think of slightly pulling out on that little TheraBand that's in your hand. Inhale to the top, and then exhale, we roll back down. Continue those roll-ups. I'm gonna let you work at your own pace on these, moving through the breath. Try to go just as slow on the way up as slow as you're going on the way down. Finding the control in both directions. Excuse me. Bringing that chin to chest and really squeezing those legs together, but trying to press the heels into the mat at the same time. Good. Now you have the option to stay with the roll up, or you can go into the roll over on the next time that you go down. That's your choice here. Whenever you go down on the next one, you'll bring your arms down by your side. You'll bring your legs up to 60 degrees. Inhale to 90. Exhale, we roll over. We flex the feet, open to the width of the shoulders. We tap the floor, and then we roll down, engaging the legs as you go down. Press into the arms, circle the legs around, and point the toes. Move my mat just a little bit so I don't bump the couch. Arms are down, legs are at 60 degrees. You inhale to 90. Exhale, we take it up and over. We flex, open to the width of the shoulders. Nice and tight this morning. We roll down with the legs flexed, the feet flexed. You engage those quads on the tops of the legs. Point, circle around. Take a breath. Inhale. Whether you're doing the roll up or roll over, keep breathing. Up and over. You flex, open, tap. We roll down, engage those legs. Press into the arms. Let's do one more. Either roll over or roll up. Wherever you are, continue taking this on your own. Engaging the legs, no matter which one you're doing. Moving through the spine on either one. Once we're all back down on the mat, bend the knees in towards you, hug those knees, and just rock from side to side a little bit on that low back. We're going to extend both legs up towards the sky. Arms are down by your side, flex the feet. I want you to take your right leg down to the mat and hold it there. Take the left leg across the other leg for circles. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale and exhale. In and X. Two more. And then we reverse the opposite direction. Inhale, engage the leg, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Two more. Use the breath as much as you can. Pause at the top. Bring the right leg back up to meet it. Flex the foot. Take the left leg all the way down the mat. Take the leg across. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. Press down into the arms. Stabilize through the pelvis. Two more. Then we reverse at the top. Take it away. Inhale. And exhale. And this work right here is some of the work that's gonna make us stronger once we're back on the equipment. I definitely can see a difference once I've worked out on the equipment from doing some of this mat work. Back at the top, hold, point, lower that leg all the way down. Reach the arms all the way up over your head. Take a big, deep breath. Rolling up, meeting at the very front of your mat. Bend the knees in towards you. Reach the legs, or reach the hands down really far on the legs. Draw the elbows in. Hold here. Rolling like a ball, or just balancing like a ball. We go back onto the shoulders, we come up and we balance. Go back onto the shoulders, and we balance. Let's do 2 more. I'm going to give you 1 challenge today on rolling like a ball. Holding here. Keep the knees in tight, as if you're pulling them in towards you the whole time with the hands. And float the arms out in front, turn the palms down. Keep everything just like it is, and we go down. We come back up. 1 more like that, and I've decided to give you 1 more challenge. Hold this. Now you can do choice 1, 2, or make a little sign with your pinky and your thumb. The pinky touches the knees, the thumbs touch your forehead. Let's see how this goes. We go back, we come up, we pull, pull, pull. 1 more, woo, back, and we come up. I can hear you laughing even though you're muted. Hold this. I want you to bring the feet down. Take a breath. Here we go. I want you to bring yourself down to your forearms. This is a good way to get into this modified movement, and then I'll take you through the full version. You'll hold this, press and open the chest, and then take your right leg up to tabletop and then your left. Hip circles, and you'll take it down in one direction like you're tracing the inside of a 5-gallon bucket. 1 more time in that direction. Then we switch directions. 1, 2, and 3. Bring your feet back down to the mat and lift yourself up, open the knees, and fold forwards. After each level, I'll give you a break and allow you to go back to that same level or go to the next one. On the next one, the knees are still bent, but this time your hands will face backwards. I like to put mine on the outside of the mat, especially early in the morning when my shoulders are still really tight. And same thing, you're gonna open the chest, press forwards, and you may have to slide the hands back even more or even wider to create this nice long spine. You're gonna take your right leg up to tabletop and then your left. Squeeze the knees together. Trace the inside of that bucket for 3 in the same direction. 2, and 1. Open the chest, switch directions. 1, and 2, and 3. Set the feet down, open them up, fold yourself forwards. On the next one, the hands still face backwards. You can always do the next one down on the forearms as well. So you could do it with the hands or the forearms and straighten the legs. Full version, your legs come up to tabletop, hold them there, open the chest, and then extend the legs. Let's go. 1, 2, 1 more. Looks good. Switch directions. 1, 2, keep those legs long, and 3. Fold forwards, take a nice big deep breath, open those knees up. You're gonna bring the feet flat down on the mat, hands go on the tops of the knees, and we roll down to the mat. Bring your legs up to tabletop. Reach the arms out on the outsides of the shins, double leg stretch, extend, Exhale, circle around. Inhale, reach. Exhale, we pull around. For 6, and we're there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more here. Hands go over one knee. Extend the other leg. Lift higher. Slowly switch. Don't speed it up on me here. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind the head. Find that rotation with an exhale. Inhale through the center. Exhale, rotate. 6, 5. You're almost there. 4, 3. Then we'll loosen those hips up. 2, and 1. Bring the legs to tabletop. Let the head and chest come down. I want you to reach your arms down by your side. Then set one foot down on the mat slowly, and then the other. Press down into the arms deeply here. Take an inhale, tuck the pelvis, moving through the hip flexors up towards the sky. We peel up. Hold this at the top. Pressing down into the arms, finding a good root system through the feet. Be prepared for the next one. Inhale at the top, and then we exhale, we roll back down. Tucking the pelvis and lifting the hips into the air. We're gonna hold this at the top. Bring your right leg up to tabletop, extend it into the air, reach it away, and then flex back towards you. For 3, and pull. 2, and 1. At the top, set the foot down. Scoop and roll down. Tucking the pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, we lift. Bring your left leg up to tabletop. Extend the leg, reach the toes away, and flex. And 3, and pull. 2, and 1. We set the foot down, scoop and roll down. Bring that right leg straight up in the air, and then the left. Lift the head and chest. Grab behind one leg super high, close to the ankle. Let the heel come down. You pull, pull. Switch and pull, pull. 6. Nice and slow. 5. Nice long legs, everybody. 4, 3. Long lines. 2, and 1. Hands behind the head, but stay centered. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Engage the quad. 2. We rotate. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to pull the knees in. Give that low back a little stretch. Roll it around. Take a breath. Good. Extend one leg out on the mat, then the other. Reach those arms all the way up above your head, palms face in. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Chin to chest. Exhale, rolling up. Much harder after that abdominal series. I'm going to sit tall. Spine twist coming first. Feet flex. Legs straight. Let's challenge ourselves to keep our arms lifted through the entire seated spine series here. Feet flex, legs are together. Arms come out to a T, the palms face up. We rotate. Exhale. Inhale, center. It's a little double exhale, a little double bounce. Exhale, exhale. Inhale to center. Good. Stay tall. Use the camera if you need to. to help your alignment like a mirror. Back into the center, hold it here, the arms come up. Exhale, inhale, they lower to a T. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay tall, hold this, turn the palms to face backwards, lean slightly forwards, push the arms back for 8, 7, like you're pushing a wall away from you. 5, 4, use the triceps, 3, 2, 1, hold it back, little pulses, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, face the palms forwards. Separate your feet a little bit wider than shoulder distance. Close the arms in front. Chin to chest, come down off of the wall. Reaching those arms forwards, rounding the back. Then sitting back up against the wall. Rolling the spine up. Shoulders down and away. Flex those feet again. Chin to chest. Bring the upper back off of the wall, the mid back, the low back. Try not to bury the head in between the shoulders. Fingertips long, toes flexed. And then roll back up. Take a deep breath. Chin to chest. Keep those arms lifted, rolling down off of the wall. This time while we're here, we're going to elongate the spine, look towards the front edge of your mat. Then lift the arms up in line with the ears and lower them. Lift the arms and lower them. 3, 1 more. Lift and hold, pulse the arms up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Arms go down. You round out through the spine and you roll up. Hang in there with those arms. You can do this. Sit tall. Open the feet to the width of your mat. Open the arms. Rotate for the saw. Reach to the foot. Look at the toes. You lift, come to the L and center. Rotate. My legs are shaking too. Reach. Lift, L and center. Rotating, come down, shoulders away, lift to the L and center. Rotate, re-reach, lift to the L and center. Hold, hold. Good. Turn the palms to face backwards, hinge forward one more time. Pulse the arms back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do one more set since we're already here for 8, 7. Flex those legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fold forwards. Grab onto the ankles or the shins, or just let the arms fall. We're going to bring the legs closer together, and I'm going to scoot forwards just a bit for open leg rocker. This can be with a bent knee or a straight leg. Either way, the legs are open, so you pick what's best for you. The first version, you just grab the shins and you keep the knees bent, a little tuck through the pelvis, but you still open the chest. Full version, you're going to go just slightly wider than the shoulders, and you're going to elongate through the legs and point your toes. We go back together after we balance. We roll and we come back up. Now, I went too far on that one. I don't want you to go all the way to your neck. I want you to try to keep it on your shoulder blades and come back up. Find that control. I am wobbly today. How about you? Here we go. Extend through the legs. 2 more. Really firm the legs. Grab on with those fingertips. Woo! 1 more because I fell backwards. Here we go. Last one. And we're up. Bend the knees. Sit tall. Take a big deep breath. I want you to take your hands back behind you. Fingertips facing towards you, feet parallel, and lift the hips into the air into a reverse tabletop. You can keep the chin down if that feels better, or let the head fall back. Squeeze your glutes, press the pelvis up, and hold here. Then I want you to drop your bottom all the way down. Take your hands, grab on with a fist, and just roll the hands around in both directions. Just moving the wrists around, giving them a little bit of a break. We'll go back to that same one, or you can do it with a leg straight version. The feet are gonna be about 2 inches apart on this one. Hands are back behind you, fingertips face forwards, and then we rise up and we lift the hips and we hold. We tap the bottom with an inhale. Exhale, lift. Whether the knees are bent or straight, do the same thing. Inhale, lower. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, we lower. 1 more. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. And you're going to fold forwards. Grab onto the ankles or the shins. Find a stretch. Draw the legs all the way together. Reach the arms straight out in front of you. And slowly roll down onto your back. Bring your arms down by your side, and then bring your right leg up to tabletop. Without moving anything else, bring the left leg up to tabletop. Extend both legs up into the air, really engage the legs, like you're reaching to try to touch the ceiling. The corkscrew, we take it over to one side, onto that hip. Slowly take it down and around to the other hip where you're balancing. Pull to center. We take it to that opposite hip and we reverse the direction and come down and around and then pull to center. Again, reverse. We go down and around through about 45 or 60 degrees and then pull to center. Reverse again. Down and around, and then pull to center. Bring the legs to tabletop. Set the feet down on the mat. Go ahead and roll onto your side. And take your bottom arm out with the palm facing up towards the sky. The top hand is in front. You squeeze the legs together. You're going to just lift the legs. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We're going to do a full side series here. If you want to add more balance to this, you reach the top arm out. You add the upper body, but the bottom arm stays down. And then we lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. 2 more. 1 more here. And then we lower. You can stay here on the side if you need to, or come up to the forearm with me. Top foot is in front, and we lift. The top arm comes up, and we just hold. You can do the entire next series that we're going to move into on the forearm if you need to. So just be mindful of your wrists today if that's what you need. If you're ready to progress to the next, for the side bend, you'll come up onto the hand, top foot is in front, and you'll extend the legs. The top arm comes up. We make a big arch with our body, not leaning forwards. Look down at the hand, arm goes over. We lift the arm back up, bend the knees, we feather touch the mat. Lift, hold. You come up and over. Come back up to the top. You bend. And we lift, hold. We go over. We come up. We bend. Last one, lift. Up and over. And we bend. Bend your knees for just a second. Bring that bottom leg in front and rotate. I'll give your hand a little break for this one. You can do the next exercise on your forearm as well. You'll just twist the arm underneath the torso instead of lifting the hips quite as high. This might be one of my favorite exercises in all of the repertoire. We're gonna bring the hand down. Top foot goes in front. I like to think of it as a single arm down dog or a single arm pike. That helps me get into the position easier. Lift the hips, the arm comes up for the twist. You're gonna thread the arm through and press away with the hand that's on the mat. Really push your feet into the mat. Then we rotate back up tall, hold. We lift the hips, press the hand, rotate all the way through and hold. And then back up tall. 2 more. Lift the hips, rotate through. Straight legs, hips high, arms strong. We come through. Last one. Bring the arm through, hold, you've got this. Come back up to the top. Take that bottom knee, bring it down. Take your top hand, place it behind your head. Lift the leg, flex the foot. Pelvis is still, bring the leg forwards, flex. Point, bring it back. It's a little double bounce on the flex and reach, double, flex. Use your breath. Try to keep that leg at hip height. Use your cameras to help you stay in alignment on this one. Good. Reach that top arm up towards the sky. Keep the leg long. Bring the hand down to the mat only. Don't do anything other than that. Take your back leg and lift it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee down. Sit back on your heels. Rest your forehead on your hands. We're going to lay down on the opposite side. Opposite arm reaches out long. It's probably your left arm if you're mirroring me. It's okay if it's not. You're going to squeeze the legs together. And you're going to lift both legs at the same time. So we'll exhale, lift. Inhale, lowering down. Exhale, lifting, reaching the toes out as far as you can. 2 more here. Last one. If you want to add more balance, add the arm or stay with the hand down. The head can come up as well. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lowering. Exhale, lift. Inhale, we lower. 2 more. Nice little breath here before the rest of the side series. And we lower. Good, we're gonna come up onto the forearm. Top foot goes in front. You can absolutely stay on the knees as well if you need to. And you lift the arm, you hold right here. Good. If you want to go for the full version, you'll bring the hand down to the mat. And then the top foot will come in front, bottom foot goes behind. Really press into the knife edge of the feet and we go to the side bend. We lift up and over, big rainbow. Don't let the arm cave in the front. You lift the arm, bend the knees, feather tap the mat, look at your knees, and we lift, hold. Up and over, big bend here. Arm comes up to the top, we bend the knees, tap, and then lift. Lift up and over. Come back up to the top. Feel how much stronger your upper body is getting from this. Lift, focus on that. Lift here, feel it in your waistline. Up at the top, and we bend and tap. We'll come all the way down, rotate into a little stretch here to that opposite shin before we do the twist. You can do the twist on the forearm, remember as well, and just rotate and curl the arm underneath the torso. We'll come back up. Top foot in front, and then we lift the arm and hold in that side plank. Think of it as single arm pike, right? Lift, rotate through, press the hips up, press away from that hand that's down, and then come forwards. up, hold. You rotate through, reach. Feel how much stronger you've gotten from all of this mat work. You should see an improvement here. Lift, reach, and push through. Your wrists should be stronger as well. Here, lift and rotate, and back through and hold. You'll drop the bottom knee. Bottom hand is light, but it's down. Top hand comes up behind your head. You lift the leg, flex the foot, bring it forwards. Exhale. Inhale, point backwards. Exhale, pull it forwards. Inhale, you point. Good. Breathe. Try to keep the pelvis really still. Good. Flex and point. One more. Flex. Whenever you point, reach back. Feel the stretch to the hip flexor and quad. In the center with the leg, reach the arm up. All you're going to do is rotate the hand down to the mat. A little extra glute work. You're going to lift 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You'll bend the knee in, curl into a ball, and then bring your forehead down onto your hands. Find your way down to the mat, onto the stomach. Reaching the arms long out in front of you. And I want you to envision your pelvis, or your stomach actually, your stomach, balancing on a rock out in the middle of the ocean. And as you swim the arms and the legs, you'll just be patting the top of the water. So really firm the abdominals, lift the chest before you ever lift the arms. So that way you're getting a little bit of a shoulder stretch here too, probably. Then you're going to lift all 4 limbs, balance on that rock, and pat the water with the tops of your feet or your knees and the tops of your hands. And breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Lower down. We lift back up into that, adding on a little bit here. Lift all 4 limbs. You swim. Breathe in and out. Now, swim the arms back. Inhale, keep kicking the legs. Exhale, bring the arms forwards. Inhale, reach the arms back by the hips. Exhale, bring them forward. Let's do one more of those. Inhale back. Exhale, bring the hands forwards. Bend at the elbow and press back into a rest position. Knees together on this one to really curl into the low back. I'm going to send you forward for another back extension exercise. Just be mindful of what your back can handle. I do want you to work the muscles around the spine, not stray away from it, but please, obviously, take your time with these. First step is to bend the knees and reach the arms back. It's okay if you can't reach the feet. You can do a lift here, and after class, if you want to practice it with a towel, you can wrap the towel around the feet, and that gives you an opportunity to pull on it or a stretching strap. If you want to go full version on this one, you grab the feet. For the rocking prep, we tuck the pelvis just a little. We kick the feet into the hands. We open the chest, and we lift everything up. Shoulders away, lifting through those legs, and we lower. We inhale, lift. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, we lower. I feel one more, yes? Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Carefully just release the hands, then slowly extend the legs. And bend the knees into that rest position one more time. Hands reach forward, turn the toes under, lift the hips into the air for that pike. Press the chest towards your legs and hold. Really giving yourself a nice stretch through the back of the leg. Then walk your feet forwards to your hands, bend the knees, come up onto the toes and sit down onto the bottom. We're going to move into some teasers to finish our class off today. So we'll stay tall here. Don't just cut me off like that on the teasers. You hear the word teaser and then you're done. We can do this. We're much stronger from all of this mat work. Remember that, okay? So a little blessing in disguise we have here. We're going to bring the legs up to tabletop, hold them there. I want you to extend the legs and just hold, okay? We're going to roll down to the mat, keeping the legs lifted way high, and then reach the arms back over your head. You'll reach the hands forwards, and then you'll come back up into your teaser. Hold here. If you want to lift the arms up over your head, go for it. Reach the hands forwards. We come down. We shake, yes. Arms come up and behind. And then you reach the hands forwards, and you come up and you lift the arms. Now I'm going to let you bend the knees and open them up in between, because you're going to have the option to stay with that one or go to the next one. And just like hip circles earlier. We'll come up for teaser 2, which is a little bit different than it used to be. I like the new version a lot. It's much easier to execute. It's not as much coordination and it's focused on the exercise. Legs come up to tabletop. Give yourself that breath. Extend the legs and just keep the arms up the whole time. Just the legs move. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 2 more. 1 more. Bend the knees, open them up, fold forwards. Take a big deep breath here. We're going to go through the full deal. Teaser 3. You can do this. Last one here. Give me everything that you have left. Excuse me. You're going to bring your legs back up to tabletop. You can absolutely stay with the legs higher if you need to on this. Let's lift into that teaser hold. As you go down, the legs go down as well, but they hover. They don't hit the ground. The arms come up over your head, and then we lift into the teaser from there. The arms come up. We lower, those legs come to a hover, the arms come up over your head, they stay hovering, and then you come forwards and you lift. 1 more, we've got this. Lower, they hover, they come up over the head, and we lift into the teaser, the arms come up. Bend the knees, open them up, fold forwards, take a deep breath. I'm going to have you bring your legs around and come into an all-fours position. I want you to round your back for a cat stretch here. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Look at the thighs. Excuse me. Let the belly sink down towards the floor and then open the chest. This is your chance to catch your breath. You're going to round the back and look at the legs. And then let the belly fall and look forwards. Again, rounding the back. Turning the toes under. Press the heels down. Find a stretch to the backs of the legs. Maybe give it a little bit of pedaling this time to deepen that stretch. I want you to press both feet down and walk your hands back towards your feet. Let your head hang. Start to assess how you felt during that initial roll down. I want you to slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, scooping through the stomach. Feel those legs shake a little bit here from that work. Squeeze the back side of the body, press the pelvis forward, shoulders down and back. Chin to chest, inhale, and then exhale, roll off of that imaginary wall that's back behind you. Let the arms come down, let everything hang. We roll up one vertebrae at a time, feeling the work that we did, telling your body thank you as you roll through this. Bring the chin to the chest and slowly roll down, letting the arms hang, trying to straighten the legs even more on this last one. Let the top of your head hang, and I want you to shake your head slowly no. Give me a positive yes with slow head nods. I want you to root down through the feet, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, we roll up, scooping through the stomach. The shoulders are down and back. I want you to roll your shoulders back just a couple of times. Take a deep breath in, reach the arms all the way up over the head. Exhale, press the air out with your palms pushing down. One more time. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, let the arms go down. Roll the shoulders back a few more times for me there. Give me a couple more deep breaths.